Welcome into the Clearview Ice Arena for tonight's rematch of last night between the Miami University of Ohio Redhawks and the Robert Morris Colonials. I am Andrew Keel, alongside me TJ Rose, back in the booth. Took a couple games off, but he's back and ready to hopefully see a Colonial win tonight.
Exactly, thanks. I'm glad to be back this afternoon. Colonials coming off a 4-0 loss last night, but had some moments there. Freshman Maggie Moore had some good moments there last night, all right? Had some great offensive chances. She had a breakaway. Also, Aaron Cisella's offense, just in general. She needs to, if Army wants to pull out a win today, it's going to be around her. She's 9 points off 50. She's doing great this season. Let's see if she can pull one in the back of the net.
Colonials still looking for their first goal on the season. Last night, getting shut out by Elizabeth Culbertson in her first game of the season. Does look like we're going to see CJ Lindemann in the net for the Redhawks. In white, though, making her first start in almost 2 years, Alyssa Deal will be in the net after taking a season off. She will get the nod from Coach Cummings. So maybe a little rust to shake off, but definitely looking for a big game out of her if the Colonials want to get into the win column.
Yeah, exactly. And goalies, hey, they're weird sometimes. Take a year off, first game of the year, never know what could happen. I mean, takes one save and she's back in that flow state on the ice, and you know it becomes a brick wall. We'll see.
And we saw that with Zukowski on the D3 team.
Exactly.
Didn't take a full year off, but took basically a whole semester off. Comes out and looked astounding for D3 in their 2 games earlier.
Completely different player. I mean, he looks really good now.
As we get huddles, as no ice cut after warm-up, so dirty ice, and also, as we had last night, no ice cut between the second and third, so only one long intermission for us today as we will send this one down to Phil Pachinski for our starting lineups just about, as Miami's ready. Colonials still getting a little late second talking to.
Get some motivation in their veins here.
Rallying the troops.
Exactly.
As now we will send this one to Phil Pachinski for our starting lineups.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Army Island Sports Center, home of your Robert Morris Colonial. Today, College Hockey East presents CAG Women's Division II non-league game. First, introducing your away team from Oxford, Ohio, the Miami Redhawks. Here are today's starters for Miami, under the direction of head coach Julian Pollock. Your forwards today. Number 4, Paige Milkamp. Number 13, Bella Shunk. And number 22, Bella Toletti. On defense today, number 19, Lexi Campbell. And number 91, Giovanna Benoit. In goal today, number 32, CJ Lindemann. And now, introducing our home team. Wearing their red and blue, let's hear it for your Robert Morris Colonials! Here are today's stars for Robert Morris, under the direction of head coach Joe Cummings. Your forwards today, number 4, Catherine Wilson. Number 13, Madeline Berg. And number 24, Haley Whitaker.
As we get ready for puck drop, the Foxes going with the same starting lineup they had, or the Redhawks. It was in my head.
Oh, yeah.
Going with the same starting lineup as opposed to in net. The Colonials with a different starting group almost entirely. The 2 freshmen on the forward group, 1 on defense, and a couple sophomores. We touched on it last night. 6 upperclassmen on this entire Colonials team, so a very young team.
Yeah.
And poised for the future.
Yeah, that's great. Get some development going this season. Try to get that chemistry and flow between all these underclassmen and build that for the future. And got some great leaders on this team, too. For these, not a lot of upperclassmen, but ones that you look up to.
As we get ready to start the game tonight, one line for the Redhawks that was red hot last night was the line of Delaney Burke, Grace Ulrich, and Annie Zorin, combined for all 4 of the Redhawks goals last night. Wow. They were red hot.
Yeah, really, exactly. That is crazy.
In on the draw for the Colonials will be Wilson. In on the draw for the Hawks will be Mellencamp. The battle of the 4s in the draw. Game 2 between the Redhawks and the Colonials is underway as won back by Mellencamp. It'll go to Campbell. Campbell tries to send it up to Mellencamp. It'll go off of her and bounce to center. Chasing after Benoit. She will hit the line, send it around. Valeri on the chase. She can't win the race to it. Shum with it. Flips it down below. Telabi. Her pass broken up by Moore. Moore gonna try and push through again, as she did multiple times last night, including leading to that breakaway chance. That was the Colonials' best of the night.
Yeah, another little opportunity right there from Moore. Just trying to get that puck deep. Now they have a little ozone opportunity. They can brew something up here. Nice spin move.
Moore still dancing with it. Tried to send it in front for a tip. Couldn't find Berg.
Nice start for Moore. Hasn't lost her step from last night.
Campbell sends that one behind the net. Moore out to retrieve it. Moore will flip it right back where it came from. Berg will go and corral it. She'll try and move it up the wall, but kept in by Ulrich. Sent behind Valeri. Will reverse that one back to Berg. Berg gets it poked off by Ulrich. Sent in front. Shot there. Off the post. And then eventually going in the back of the net. Believe that'll be Annie Zorin, as a bouncing puck going left and right behind Deal eventually makes its way in the back of the net.
Yeah, that's a tough goal right there. Didn't know where that puck was at all. It was everywhere. Unfortunate that Colonials couldn't clean it up and help out the tender right there, but it's all right. It's 1-0. This line for the Redhawks is hot, and it's still staying hot. Nothing you can do right there.
Yeah, they were hot last night, especially in the last couple minutes, scoring 3 of those 4 goals in the last 7 minutes of the game. So they are coming out just as hot as they ended the game last night. Ulrich with it. Poked off by Cecilia, as it'll go back to Bailey Medved, who will clear that one down. Turned over in the clear attempt. Cutting in is Clifford. She will just miss that one, and it'll go right back to the Redhawks. Ulrich. Her pass is blocked by Medved momentarily. It'll go down to Burke. Burke and Ulrich in red. It'll go out to Baker. She can't get it out. It's sent right back behind by Ulrich.
Nice little opportunity there from the Colonials. Lily Clifford almost with a breakaway right there. Scary on the other end.
Colonials trying to get it out of their zone now. Sella will turn it over to Cecilia. She can't get it out. Kept in by Heaney. Down to get it is Roth. She'll go behind the net. Poked off by Medved. Trying to get it out is Clifford. It'll be kept in. Roth's shot is blocked away by Baker. Rebound cleared out of danger by Bailey Medved and sent the length of the ice for an icing. After last night's game being 5 minutes before our first whistle, we've had a couple already in the first 2.
Yep, exactly. Not keeping yesterday's game's pattern. Nice little block in front of the net, though, by Olivia Baker. Love to see that from your forward.
A lot of block shots for the Colonials last night. With an incredible game by Rikowiak as well. They did really good in the defensive zone. They got to keep that going if they want to be successful this year.
Exactly. I agree.
Baker gets caught behind by Tel Aviv. 4 bodies digging for that one. Bree Medved will flip that one to her sister and Bailey and tried to get that one up to Clifford past her stick and going for a change. Back to retrieve is Loftus. Loftus will flip this one forward. Show him up to Tel Aviv. Dances around Jackson. Turned over by Moore, but right back. Loftus behind the net. Tel Aviv will get it on the short wall. Sent towards the slot, not enough on it. She'll get it back though. Shot there, goes wide. Valeri up the wall, can't get it out, but the Redhawks will get it out themselves as Zoran blocks a pass out. Intercepted by Jackson momentarily, but it'll go right to Burke's stick.
Almost dangerous right there. Almost a costly mistake for the Redhawks.
Moving forward is Ulrich. She'll send that. Zoran tips saved away by Deal. Zoran still with it. Out to the point. Shot by Benoit will go into the far corner. As Valeri will try and clear that one out. LeBlanc can't get it all the way out though. Davis will send that one right back up the wall. Shot there is tipped wide. Moore up to Jackson. She'll chip that one to center and go for a change. Campbell with LeBlanc on her. As the Redhawks will get it at center. LeBlanc still putting on the pressure. A lot of that last night. Really good forecheck from LeBlanc.
You need that type of forecheck to try to come back here, especially early into the first here.
Ulrich's shot is sticked into the corner by Deal. Benoit will send it down. Bree Medved will flip it up the wall. Whitaker tries to keep it in. It'll be sent back around. Moore off the wall to herself. Can't corral it. Pushing forward again. Can't get past Benoit. As almost forcing a turnover. She will. No one in the slot. It'll come out. Berg's shot will go wide on Lindemann.
Nice little opportunity. Maggie Moore doing really great tonight already. Creating a lot of opportunities for the Colonials.
Berg's pass back is intercepted by Roberts, but Fila able to push that one just out of the way of Roberts.
Yeah.
Whitaker tries to dance in. She can't get around Zerilli. Another chance. Clifford on the rush.
Colonials starting to knock at the door here. A lot of pressure.
Almost seems like the Redhawks are taking them easy after a win last night.
Exactly. This is when you
want to capitalize.
Exactly.
Moved up the wall. Baker off the bench. We'll move it to Medved. Bree Medved in. Tries to dance through multiple Redhawks. It'll go in the corner. Out with it is Roberts. Pressured by Clifford. Medved in front. Tried to find Cecilia. Just a little too hard. Fila with a keep at the line. She'll poke it to Medved. Medved in front. Tied up was Clifford. Right in the slot.
Yeah, great tie-up by Roberts right there by the Redhawks.
Fila keeps it in again, so the Colonials still with pressure. Baker tries to stop that one, but out come Roberts. Roberts gets it poked away by Clifford, and now the Colonials will flip it back. Baker. Off the wall. Too far out of reach of Zerilli. Her shot from behind the net will go off the side. And it's now the Redhawks will move it forward.
Colonials starting to take some charge in this game now, applying a lot of pressure and pace. Kind of putting the Redhawks on a little shock.
Back with it is Maggie Moore as the Colonials cutting in. Tried to split the D. Gets broken up, though, by Fantoni. Good little kick there by Melicant. Almost sprung them free, and now she'll have it. Sprung free. Couldn't get a shot off, so she'll elect to go back to her D, but it will be sent out by Williams.
Great defense. Yeah,
LeBlanc.
Great defense from Colonials. A little scary breakaway chance there. Everyone got back. Played some great defense.
D'Antoni will move that one to Shum. Odd man rush developing. Shot there by Tellaby is blockered away by Deal.
Big save there by Deal.
Melicant will send it behind. Out to get it Valeri. She will elect to send it down as the Redhawks changing. Here comes Jackson. She gets caught from behind, and that possession will go back to the Redhawks. Davis with a turnover at the blue line, though.
Great opportunity from Colonials. Still putting that pressure in the offensive zone.
LeBlanc tries to send that one up to the D, gets tipped, and will go to Shum. Burke into the O zone, into the slot. Will elect to go towards the hash marks on the wall.
Great defense by the Colonials, shutting down everything there.
Zoran behind for Ulrich. This line that was dominant last night back on the ice for the Redhawks. Ulrich sends it in front, tipped by Deal. And the Colonials will not get it out. It's kept in. Ulrich, and we've got a penalty upcoming. Benoit's shot is tipped wide by Valeri. Zoran will send it down for Burke. She's pressured by Valeri, and they will touch to the box. Maddie Davis for a trip.
Unfortunate right there. Couple great defensive plays from the Colonials, shutting down a lot of opportunities that were brewed right there in the past minute. Deal heads up play right there, getting some stick on that dangerous pass right in front of her.
Only 2 penalties last night in the whole game. One for each, neither of which getting a power play. Both penalty kills were dominant last night in their one and only chance. Seeming like the Redhawks are trying to draw up a play to change how that was.
Yeah.
It will be won back by Zoran, back to Benoit. Across to Burke. Burke to the top of the circle, back to Benoit. Across to Ulrich, her pass will get kicked too far and out of the zone. Benoit back over to Ulrich. Sends it towards the middle. It'll go across to Burke. Burke pressured by Cecilia. Tipped by Medved out of the danger zone.
Great play from the captain, Medved, right there.
Zoran sends it to the middle. Burke can't pull the trigger. Medved taken down by a couple Redhawks. With it is Burke, though. Burke up to Ulrich. Ulrich to Benoit. Back to Ulrich. Back to Benoit. Over Burke. Behind the net. Zoran. Tries to find Burke again. Bounced off her stick momentarily and now recollects. Back to the point. Shot pass by Benoit. Over. Shot there is blocked. Baker will send that one off the wall and out. 47 to go on the Colonial penalty kill and getting everyone off the ice.
Great job on his first unit right there. Killing a minute and 20.
Clifford with an interception. It'll go out momentarily, but right back in. On the chase and sending it to a changing Heaney. Back to the point. Back to Heaney. To Campbell. Campbell moving towards the slot. Shot there is gloved away by Deal. Reaching out and grabbing that one.
Flashing the leather a little bit right there. Great save by Deal. 14 seconds left on the penalty now. Great work on the Colonials. Killing most of the penalty right now.
Bailey Medved tries to flip it out. Kept in by Heaney. Down to Shum. Shum back to Heaney. Across to Campbell. Campbell's shot is broken up by Melicant. As cutting forward, Clifford can't corral it. It'll be sent over to Wilson, and she will send it in. Heaney trying to get it out, kept in by Valeri. Scrum along the wall. And come out to Heaney. Heaney moves it up. Sent in by Melicant. She will change. Roberts on the chase, though. Roberts up the wall. Heaney back to Roberts. Roberts circles. Behind the net. Burke tries to send it in front for Zoran. Great pass break up there.
Good stick by Bailey Medved. Getting that puck out of here.
Valeri will flee that one out. Clifford a little too far behind. She'll go for a change. Ulrich. She'll burst in. Puts on the brakes. Spin around move. It'll go straight to Whitaker. She can't get it out. Fantoni keeps it in. Ulrich fighting with Fila. It'll move up the wall. Burke at the line will lose it. Whitaker can't poke it off her.
Close. Very close right there. Could have been dangerous.
Loftus up to Ulrich. Ulrich enters the Colonials zone. Sends it towards the middle. No one there in a red sweater. It'll go to Davis. Davis tried to find LeBlanc, but can't. Sent behind. Chasing after it, Fila. Up to Jackson. She gets pushed down. Puck will end up back on the stick of Fila. And cleared down for no icing. Loftus moves it up. Shum. Shum carrying. Jackson lifts her stick momentarily. Fila can't get it out.
Nice little back check from Jackson, helping out the defense right here.
Mellencamp down. Send in front. Can't find the stick of Mellencamp in the slot. She'll get it back. Back to Loftus. Her shot is saved away by Deal. Another save on the rebound.
Two big saves right there from Deal. Starting to feel it now.
Mellencamp, as we will get another Colonial penalty upcoming. Trying to touch it are the Colonials. Mellencamp along the wall. Moves that one up. Pushed forward. And a penalty on the captain, Bree Medved, for a cross check. And another kill for the Colonials.
Yep, unfortunate penalty right there. Ref saw the cross check right in front of the Deal right there. Colonials look to keep up that good penalty kill. Losing one of their top penalty kill players though, which is unfortunate, but
already down a defenseman. Only 5 defensemen for the Colonials. Now down to 4 on this PK for 2 minutes.
Could be dangerous.
It'll be one back by the Redhawks. Benoit tries to move it over to Ulrich. She loses it. Valeri tries to get it out. Burke can't keep it in at the line.
Good little clear there.
Ulrich into the middle. Tel Aviv drops it. Burke over. Benoit back. Burke back to Benoit. Burke again. Burke along the hash marks will move it down behind the net to Zoran. Back to Benoit. All the way down to Burke. Colonial's doing a good job forcing those passes around the outside. Nothing in the middle.
Yeah.
Zoran tries to cut in off the mask of Deal. Tel Aviv will move that one out to the point. Benoit down to Zoran. Zoran along the line. Digging forward, it'll come out. Save made. Deal. Rebound is still loose. Out. Shot there. Ulrich, she scores. Too many rebounds in front. And banging it in is Grace Ulrich. It's 2-0 Redhawks.
That was a good first minute of a penalty kill right there. It's just unfortunate last 5 seconds right there. The puck just couldn't get cleared. It was just four players right there and no clear of the puck, and Deal can't make that save right there. Probably didn't even know where the puck was, honestly.
I mean, there might have been 8 people standing in front of her.
I mean, it was a good shot too, top left. Nothing you can do on that.
Yeah. Off the draw, sending it in is Sella. Turned over at the blue line. A lot of fighting for it. It'll come out. Zerilli will send it, and Whitaker right back in. Heaney off the wall to Roberts. Roberts' shot is blocked by Fila. Fila holds her against the wall. It'll go back to Heaney. Her shot is blocked by Bree Medved.
Couple of good blocks right there. A little sequence. Colonials.
Medved with speed. In save made by Lindemann. Colonials, a lot of their offense comes from those D, and that's the second time we've seen one jump up and almost get one. Fila will send it in. Heaney with it. Over to Zerilli. Towards the middle, broken up by Clifford momentarily. But off sides of the Redhawks as they try and move in. 3:50 to go in the first.
Not bad of a first period for the Colonials. A lot of the offense comes from the defense, what you said earlier. Mainly Maggie Moore and Bree Medved. Showing a couple of good glimpses for Colonials. Hopefully can get some going here as Moore's on the ice.
Tellaby will move it in, trying to get around Bailey Medved. She will push her way around her. Digging in there as well is, looks like Baker. Coming out with it, Bailey Medved. She'll try and send it in the middle, gets blocked. Fighting it out is Medved again, and out to center. Now LeCamp will move it over. Laverty. She gets poked off by Clifford. Moving in, Clifford shot. She scores! Lily Clifford, the first goal of her career, and the Colonials are on the board.
Nice, great goal from Lily Clifford right there, going top right on CJ Lindemann. Great goal, love to see that as the first goal. Celebrating with Deal, love that right there.
Mentioned earlier, Clifford, what we said was the strongest freshman last night, comes out and does it again, and gets the first goal of the season for the Colonials, and her first goal of a career.
Continuing her great stretch right now. This great weekend right here.
Colonials looking to bounce off that one, gain some much needed momentum.
Absolutely.
Sent over to Erin Cecilia. She will flip it in. It'll move forward to Ulrich. Ulrich poked off by Baker. She'll send it behind. Send in front. Save made by Deal on the pass right in front on Burke.
Scary opportunity right there for the Redhawks. Deal coming up on top, though.
Cutting out with it, Ulrich. She'll move it behind towards the slot. Ulrich's shot is blocked. Pass attempt by Ulrich, blocked by Cecilia again. She'll get it back. Tried to move it down to Burke, pressured by Fila. Can't get it out, and blocked. Clifford with it again. She'll get pressured off. As too many red shirts around her. Couldn't make magic on that one.
Definitely not. Clifford showing a lot, though, here. Great shift.
Zorin moving in. Her shot is gobbled by Deal. 2:02 to go in the first period.
Deal looking better and better every shot that's facing her way. Starting to feel more and more comfortable between the pipes.
Off the draw. Roth can't keep it. Off the wall. Moving in Sella. Towards the slot. Intercepted by Davis. She'll move that one up to LeBlanc. Fans on that one, but still makes its way to Jackson. Almost feels like a quicker pass might have been blocked.
Yeah.
As just missed a bunch of people.
Exactly. Worked out in their favor right there.
Sent the length and an icing. One thing we noticed during introductions is CJ Lindemann, in the nicest way possible, is bigger than Elizabeth Culbertson. In the net, she just has a bigger presence. Culbertson's pretty short last night, so talking about maybe don't shoot high.
Exactly.
Because, a bigger goalie, easier to cover taller goalie, easier to cover your corners, but Clifford beats her top cheddar.
Exactly. Gross goal. She wanted to test it.
Behind the net, Heaney. Broken up by Whitaker momentarily. It'll go back to Heaney, though. Behind her net, pressured, and up to Roberts. Stella with it. She gets pressured off by Medved. Roberts will grab the loose puck. Back to the point. Zerilli's shot is blocked.
Big hit there from Medved right there. Love that.
1 minute remaining.
Bree Medved tries to get it out, kept in by Heaney. Sent behind the net. Poked away by Bailey Medved. Over to Roth. She gets pressured off by Berg.
Colonials starting to up the tempo a little bit here.
I don't know. As you say that, we get a long scrum in the corner. Back to the point. Shot there is blocked. Zerilli down to Tel Aviv. Towards the middle. Tried to find Shum. Can't find her. This will go back. Mellencamp. Pressured by Wilson. And sent in by Shum. Colonial D not chasing it as Tel Aviv wins the race to the puck to negate icing. This one will be along the side. Deal will drop and cover. 8.5 to go in the first period.
Good cover there from Deal. Got some tired Colonial players here. Need a change with 8 seconds left here. Get some fresh legs on the ice.
Looking at that top line that scored earlier. Maybe they're looking to win it back and just send a streak.
Exactly. A little Hail Mary.
Hail Mary. But Redhawks will win it, but intercepted by Moore. She will send it on net, saved away by Lindemann. Turned over, right there, shot save, made at the buzzer. That could have been costly for Lindemann if just a couple more seconds on the clock.
Tristan Jarry moment right there we almost saw. I mean, that was scary.
Well, the first period ends with a wipe of the brow from Lindemann as she's saved by the buzzer. I mean, she made the save anyway, but saved by the buzzer for sure. As the Colonials get their first of the season, but losing 2-1 right now, as we will step away for our only lengthy intermission. We will be back in about 12 minutes for period number 2 of Miami and Robert Morris. Second period of play getting ready to begin. Colonials get their first goal of the season, still down 2-1 on the scoreboard though. But I mean, that last 5 minutes of play looked a little different than what we saw the first 15.
I agree. There's a little pep in the step, a little fire in their system. Had a lot of different opportunities and chances. Deal had a lot of great saves. I mean, there was just a lot of overall great play in the last 5 minutes right there.
One thing the Colonials have been kind of known for is with the short intermission between second and third, kind of falling apart at the end of the games. If they want to win this game, I feel like it's going to be close down to the wire. I think they need to push through that and not let the last couple minutes kind of fall apart.
I agree. Kind of keep that foot on the gas pedal. Don't ease up. Just the whole play till the final, until you hear that bell ring or the
buzzer.
The buzzer, correct.
So, as we were saying between, the Redhawks 2 goals, guess who? Zorin and Ulrich. Those two and Burke have combined for all 6 goals by the Redhawks this weekend. So they are red hot.
Yeah, they are. They know their first line, and they know who the girls are, who to watch out for.
As the Colonials make their way back onto the ice, we see the Redhawks not making it on there yet. We saw that last night as well. They were a little late coming out to the second period.
Trying to make a statement, trying to scare the Colonials. No, I'm just kidding.
Colonials looking to build on that momentum they had at the end of that first period. And like we were saying, if that period goes 5 more seconds, maybe 10, you can really corral that puck.
Yeah.
And take I don't want to say it was a bad shot, but a better shot on Lindemann. Try and pick a corner as opposed to just sending it on net.
You didn't need to rush it if we had 5 more seconds left.
Yeah.
I get you. Exactly. That would have been something.
Yeah.
I feel like they take that momentum though, and they have to ride that into the start of the second period. Try to
Definitely.
catch him off guard. Obviously, Lindebaum's probably still, or Lindemann is still probably a little in her head still after that pass.
Yeah, maybe going to play the puck a little less.
Exactly.
Which will lead to more covers, which leads to more offensive zone draws for the Colonials. Which has also been a problem along most Colonial teams is they're not great in the face-off dot.
I agree. I do.
You have
Something
your
they need to
your
improve
players every once in a while on each team that are good at face-offs.
Yeah, but there's just the consistency's not there.
Yeah. And those who claim, like Jackson Bookman, even though he's lost at least 5 against Lawrence Tech.
Yeah. It's been rough out there for a lot of overall every program.
Yeah,
honestly.
every
club
team here has their struggles in the face-off dot, as we see once again to start the second period.
Yeah.
Moving forward, Burke, barely offside. Zoran couldn't keep your foot down.
Close. It was close. Thank you to the referee for being honest right there. Zoran knew too. I mean, she gave the look.
And that was interesting because that's the old NHL way where you can't have your skate above the line. You have to be on the line. Now, that probably would have been onside in the NHL today because her skate was hovering over the line. Benoit in, poked away, sent down behind by Campbell. Out to get it, Bailey Medved. She'll try and move it to Bree Medved. Too far for her. Ulrich sent it toward the middle. No one there. Tried to move down up to Cecilia. Out of her reach. Benoit back to get it in her own zone. Benoit will go behind her own net. Poked there by Cecilia. Out to Baker. Just too far for her.
That pressure by Cecilia right there almost leading to a dangerous opportunity for the Colonials.
Medved. Her shot is tipped over the net. Back over to get it, Burke. Kept in by Baker. Into Cecilia. Slot. Her shot is on a knuckle puck. Didn't get all of it. Baker back to Cecilia. Wrap around. Can't go. Back to the point. Moore. Winds. Fires. Save made. Rebound. Oh, goes through the crease and wide. Baker was right on the doorstep. Couldn't find the back of the net.
Colonials are knocking on the Redhawks' door right here.
Moore gets her stick hit out of her hand. No call. Deal has to cover because Moore can't really do anything.
Yeah. No slash right there? What do you think?
Yeah, I think that's a call there.
Yeah.
Normally, if the stick comes out of a hand, it's a given.
Yeah, I agree. That's a crazy no call.
Maybe the call stick wasn't being held tight enough.
Yeah, true.
Sent in by Shum, pressured by fellow 13 and Berg. It'll go out to Whitaker. 2-on-1 for the Colonials. Whitaker in, shot off the stick. Almost picking a corner. Lindemann getting her stick in the way though.
Oh my God, that was a great shot right there from the Colonials.
It was perfectly in line with us too.
Yeah, it was a pretty view right there to see.
Up to Tellaby. In, poked away by Valeri. Trying to get it out, kept in by Heaney. Sent down, across, blocked. Shot in the middle, save made by Deal. Rebound is saved away again. Roberts. Back to Heaney. Her shot is blocked by Whitaker. Moves it forward. Shum's shot is blocked. Into the middle, Roberts. Save made by Deal. And held for a whistle.
Deal. Every shot she's getting, she's looking better and better. Looking good, looking pretty good so far through first period and 2 minutes in about.
17:40 to go in the second period. A little bit back and forth here to start the second. We'll go back to the point. Pressured hard by LeBlanc, forcing to dump that one around. Sent in front right for Roberts. Bounces off her stick. LeBlanc gets it out. It's held by Laverty. She's pressured by Jackson. LeBlanc kicking it around. Trying to get the puck out, and it will go. Here's Medved. Free Medved fires. It'll go into the netting off a deflection. And a whistle.
Nice little minute right there from the Colonials. 30 seconds. getting that puck out. A lot of good forechecking right there. A lot of pressure. Leads to an offensive zone draw now.
So we said the Colonials really needed were some offensive zone draws. We'll go to the wall. In the skates of LeBlanc. Pushed by Roth. It'll go to Jackson. She can't get it. Roberts. She'll move in. She'll lose the puck. And Medved will send it right back. Fatoni pass is broken up. Roberts will drop it to Sella. Sella's shot goes over the net. Out to get it LeBlanc. Into the middle for Davis. Kept in. Laverty. Her shot is blocked by Fila. Davis spins around and sends it the length, and we will have a Colonial icing. No icing. Lindemann plays it, so no icing. No one was going after that puck.
Refs are keeping the whistles tucked today.
Fantoni tried to send it in the middle, blocked by Medved.
Great block by Medved.
Out to Ulrich, shot save made by Deal. Ulrich back. Sent around. Collecting it, Fantoni. Moves it to Ulrich. She's got it. Sends it into the middle. Blocked away by Jackson. Rebound, spin around by Burke. Goes wide. Zorin. And Deal will jump onto that one. As that line by Miami just changing the tides immediately when they get on the ice.
And the intensity of this period right now is insane. First 4 minutes of the period is crazy. They're leaving off or picking up what they left off on. Jeez, that's on me right there. But Deal, good cover right there by Deal.
Colonials will put out their first line to challenge their line. Cecilia blocks that one. Aaron Cecilia moving in, gets pressured off the puck though by Campbell. That one sent behind. Zorin gets blocked by Moore. Behind the net. Moore still chasing. She's got to get it off of Benoit. It'll go to Cecilia. Digging with it is Clifford again. It'll go out to Zorin. Her pass is blocked, but goes straight to Campbell.
Campbell has some wheels here.
Yeah, able to catch Cecilia. She's dancing in, goes through the crease.
Doing on both ends.
Zorin's shot will go around behind. Sent back in by Zorin. Burke with it. Burke over to Ulrich. Ulrich back Benoit. Benoit towards the middle. Zorin with it. She'll circle behind. Goes for a wraparound. Goes through the crease and wide. Benoit will send it behind. Out to get it Moore. Moore tries to get it to Clifford. Can't get it out. Keeping it in Zerilli. Her shot saved away. Rebound is available. It's blocked by Medved.
Great defense from Medved right there.
That one will be sent behind. Baker in a chase with Heaney. Heaney will win it. Sends it down. Tellaby. Poked off by Medved. Trying to get it out. Doesn't go all the way. Zerilli. Toward the middle. Broken up by Baker. She gets knocked down, and the Colonials will make their way to the power play. Moore will try and get around Heaney. She's got some speed. Still with it, and then touching it are the Redhawks, as Baker is still down on the ice. Looking like just trying to catch her breath, though, so hopefully just got the wind knocked out of her.
Exactly.
I believe that call will be, it'll be Sophie Zerilli for checking, I believe is the call.
Okay. Appears to be a wrist. Looks like it.
I believe she might have had a nerve problem in her hand yesterday. She got hit with a stick.
Got you. Okay.
Yeah.
Could be affecting that hit right there. Could affect that.
Baker will make her way to the bench on her own. So good to see.
Great to see right there.
Will not be on that first line for the power play, though.
Yeah. See who the Colonials decide to bring out here.
They're going to move Fila up to center.
Okay.
Was playing D most of this game. Although she's going to go to the wing, actually. Clifford will go into the draw. It'll be 1 to Fila. Out to Moore. Moore to Medved. Medved to Clifford. Back to Medved. Waiting. Down to Moore. Back to Medved. Wines, fires, is blocked. Moore. Back to Medved again. Over Clifford. Down below to Fila. Back to Clifford. Her shot is saved away.
A lot of opportunities for the Colonials. They're brewing.
Clifford tries to send it across. Broken up. Burke will send it the length of the ice. On net. Leaving it for Medved. Medved up to Fila. Fila puts on the brakes at the line. Drops that one to Clifford. Sends it behind. Cecilia. Cecilia tries to send in the middle for Fila. Intercepted, and the length of the ice it goes.
Some good passing from the Colonials right there. Showing some chemistry. 45 minutes or seconds remain on the power play here.
45 minutes. That'd be
something.
great. Mellencamp picks it up for the Redhawks after a misplay on the entry. Sends it back behind to get it Campbell. Pressured by Whitaker as Redhawks are just killing it in their own zone at this point.
Yeah.
It'll go out to Moore. 23 to go. Wilson. Wilson in off sides are the Colonials. I didn't see that one. Did you?
No, I did not. I don't know. I don't know about that one.
Might have been Whitaker.
I believe so. If it was anyone, it was Whitaker, but I thought she was on. Questionable call, but referees are right.
They have a better view.
They have better view.
Wilson in on the draw. 17 seconds left on the power play. It'll be one and cleared out. Ulrich carrying in for the Redhawks. Her shot is blocked. Behind the net. She still has it. While shorthanded, Whitaker trying to get it out. Kept in by Zorin. Whitaker will move it forward. Penalty is killed. Whitaker in. Hits the line. Sends it in. Save made by Linderman. Almost a scary one.
Yeah. That was a little scary. She got it, though. Logo snipe, but that was right out of the box right here. That was almost scary. Perfectly timed right there.
Yeah. It'll be one back. Zerilli will move that one up. Kept in at the line. Jackson will send it right back for the chase. Heaney misplays it. Jackson still with it. Sends it around in front. LeBlanc, bad angle shot. Hits the side of the net. LeBlanc been a wrecking ball going all around. She's been everywhere on the ice.
Definitely. This line's been having some great moments, honestly. A lot of great forechecking, applying great pressure.
Sent in front by Zorin. It's blocked by Valeri. As we've got a Colonial penalty coming up. Dancing in front. Save made by Deal as Antonia Valeri will hit the penalty box. As checking will be the call. I was unsure if they were going to call checking, holding, or tripping.
Yeah.
Could have been all three, I believe. They do call checking. Right. Had to wait for confirmation on that one. So another power play for the Redhawks. 0 for 2 tonight. Colonials doing a great job on the PK.
They have been.
Shum back to Campbell. Campbell will go right back to Shum. Over. Campbell fires. It's blocked. Putting on the wheels is Clifford as she gets met by Heaney, trying to just dump it in further.
Yeah.
But ended up just killing a couple seconds.
Oh, yeah. Great back check from Heaney.
Ends up right where she was going to send it anyway.
Exactly.
So kept in by Cecilia momentarily, but a bad bounce, and now here comes Heaney.
Close right there.
Sent in front, tied up by Medved, and cleared it. Almost out. Kept in at the line by Campbell. Fighting for it, Melicant with it. Back to Roberts. Roberts' shot is blocked by Medved. Down below. Poked away off Melicant's stick by Medved. Back to Roberts. Roberts dangles around Clifford. Backhand shot goes wide.
Nice move there by Roberts.
Shum down below to Melicant. Poked away by Moore. Can't clear it out. It'll go behind from Medved. She'll rim it around the wall and gets it out. Missing that one. Here comes Cecilia shorthanded. Has to get around Roberts. Can't get around her though.
Close. Right move right there. Better defense.
Clifford doing a great job just killing some time there. But here come the Redhawks. It's Campbell. Campbell down below, poked away by Moore.
Great defense from Moore again.
Tries to get it out, can't. Winning it is Burke. Behind the net. Burke still dangling around. Back to the point. Benoit. Penalty is killed. Sent across. There! Off the side of the net by Ulrich.
Close. A rare miss almost for Ulrich.
Medved intercepts that one and clears it out of the zone. It's picked up by Benoit. Benoit will send that one off the wall. Turned over though. Ulrich. In. Blocked by Medved.
Huge block. The Medved sister duo has probably at 10 plus blocks tonight. Love to see it.
I want to go right in front, covered by Deal. Has a little bit of a late poke check, jarred it free, but still got the whistle.
Yep. Thank you, referees. Quick one. Quick whistle there.
8:11 to go in the second period. This has not been as, I don't want to say one-sided as last night, because last night wasn't truly one-sided, but it was as close as you could be without it being one-sided.
Yeah.
Shot there, saved away by Deal.
No, Colonials put up a good fight. They're in the game still. I mean, one score game here and they're tied.
It was tied until about this point in the game last night, 0-0, so
true.
Anything can happen.
Need to keep that foot on the gas pedal here.
Jackson can't stop that clearing attempt. Carrying in. Shot there goes over the net. Rebound out for Roth. Her shot off the side of the net. LeBlanc tries to get it out. It'll go out to the point. Shot by Loftus is blocked by Valeri. LeBlanc will send it. Holding it now. Loftus, she'll move it to Roberts. Roberts over to Sella. Bounces over her stick momentarily. As pressured off by Jackson. Fila. Turns that one over, though, and cleared out, though. That could have been a costly turnover.
It could have been. Good recovery right there.
That pass is blocked. LeBlanc behind the net gets taken down. Nothing called. As that one's moved up past Tel Aviv. Fila has to wait. We'll try and send it diagonal. And turn back over to Wilson. Wilson can't get it back and sent back by Heaney. Medved toward the middle. No Colonial grabs it. It'll go to Tel Aviv.
Colonials still keeping that intensity here. Still knocking at the door, creating some opportunities.
Berg will rim it around. Heaney will send it down. Melicant with it. Still circling over Heaney. Her shot goes wide. Rebound on the far side. Tel Aviv shot off the bar. Shum tries to send it in front. Blocked by a stick. It'll go out to Melicant. Melicant shot. They score. Paige Melicant with traffic in front makes it 3-1 Redhawks.
All 3 goals are when there's just a lot of bodies in front right there. I mean, nothing you can do. No clear vision for Deal to get a clear view of the puck. I mean,
it was tipped in front. Bella Tel Aviv is gonna get the goal on that one. Tipped in front on the shot by Melicant. Read the ref's lips, said 22, but from 4, so.
Yeah. Okay. A little deflection.
So deflection goal. Tel Aviv will put it in her first of her collegiate career.
Oh, wow. Congratulations to her.
And now she's in on the chase. Send it back. Poked forward by Clifford, just too far out of reach. Benoit will get there. Benoit up to Melicant. Melicant over to Tel Aviv. Her shot will go into the red basket of Deal. 5:25 to go in the second.
Redhawks have some speedy defensemen. I mean, they can recover fast. Crazy.
Seems to be a theme between these two teams. Colonials have had a couple speedy defensemen get back and break up plays.
That is true.
Colonials will win this one. Baker back on the ice. Good to see that.
Nice. Yeah.
As Baker takes one down, it'll come out to Clifford. She tries to get this one out. Gets taken down the process. Ulrich back to the point. Campbell's shot goes wide. Benoit behind the net. Back to the point. Ulrich gets around Clifford. Moving in. Shot is blocked. Baker flips it to the wall, and now Clifford moving forward. Up to Cecilia. Can't find her. And it'll go to Benoit.
Close. Very close opportunity.
Zoran drops it to Burke. Her shot is blocked. Medved up to Cecilia. Pushed a little bit. And right back to Medved. Another close too many men call. Too many persons call.
Yeah.
Too many skaters.
Skaters on the ice, yeah. Definitely close. Redhawks coach a little mad.
What?
Little hit. There's a little hit in the front.
Yeah, a lot was arguing a lot last night as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Seemingly more upset about this one than any call last night. So this one might have been a deserved.
Yeah. Deserved crash out.
Yeah. Cecilia off the wall. Back to get it, Loftus. Off the wall to bounce to Davis. She'll lose it to Roberts as it'll be sent down by the Colonials. Back to get it, Fantoni. We'll move that to Peabody, and it'll go to Valeri. Valeri hits the line, sends it in. Fantoni gets chased by both angles, but we'll move it up to Peabody. 3-on-2 for the Redhawks. Poked away by Moore.
Great defense from Moore.
Davis will move it up to Moore. She'll carry it in. She'll try and circle back. Gets pushed off by Peabody. Davis and Jackson digging forward. Jackson toward the middle. Can't find Moore. Valeri will send it in. Back to get it. Fantoni. No one there. Whitaker can't keep it at the line. Circling back.
Close.
Valeri over to Moore. Moore pressured on her as that one's going to be sent down. Not far enough for icing is the call. Loftus pressured off the puck. Wilson cutting in front. Shot there is saved away. Rebound in front, cleared out of danger by the Redhawks.
Dangerous play right there from Wilson. I mean,
Moore lays a reverse hit.
yeah, whoa.
Sent in
Gotta love
front. No one there to corral it.
Wow.
Wow. Moving forward, Melicant. Gets around Medved. Her shot saved away by Deal. Rebound will go to Medved. Tried to find Whitaker, but Tel Aviv will get there first, send it down. Back to the point. Heaney tries to find Tel Aviv. Medved will take the puck off of her momentarily, but takes a tumble and will go right back to the Redhawks. Wilson intercepts this pass in front and sends it, tries to find LeBlanc. Too far for her.
Under 2 minutes to go now. See if the Colonials got some left.
Chasing after it. Sends it to Tel Aviv. Berg can't corral it. And out to Fila. Fila over to Medved. Sends it up the middle. It'll go straight to Heaney. As she will send it right back to Fila. Fila back to Medved, and we're right back where we started.
Yep.
Moved up as neither Colonial wanted to take the puck. Berg can't break in. And kept in at the line, Cecilia. She'll bounce it off as we've got a penalty upcoming on the Redhawks.
Oh.
Colonial power play. Interference will be the call.
Nice. It's the right call there. Got to keep the calls consistent.
Did see a stick come flying, so
Yeah.
that might have had something to do with it. To the box will be Grace Ulrich. Colonial power play.
Ulrich complaining to the ref right there. Ref gave her a little smirk.
I mean, interference is one that, you know, it's out of the play, so I mean, I didn't get to really
True,
see it because
yeah.
it's away from the play.
Exactly. I don't know. I didn't see it either. I just saw a stick fly.
I saw a stick at the ice, and that was about it. Puck wasn't near him, so.
Yeah.
Medved to Moore. Back to Medved. Down to Clifford. Back to Medved. Over to Moore. Down. Hits Baker. She'll give it to Moore. Misplay and goes right to Burke in the middle. Chasing after it, Medved. Has a Redhawk on her. Over to Moore. Moore hits a burst of speed. Breaks in, drops it to Baker. Baker all the way across, tries to find Cecilia, just hopped over her stick.
Good pass right there. Unfortunate bounce.
Clifford forces a turnover. Cecilia in front, through the crease, no one there. Medved at the point. Shot is blocked. Pass goes over. 15 seconds. Moore. Down. Clifford's shot. Tipped in front. Cecilia. Save made by Lindemann. 6.6 to go on that one. Another chance.
Yeah.
Right in front.
Showing
Couple
some
going through the
fire.
crease.
Yeah, they're showing some fire here last minute.
We're going 6 for the Colonials. Deal's
Oh
going to
my
head to the
God,
head to the
yeah.
bench. We're going 6 on 4 for 6 seconds.
I love it. Right call right here. Looks like they throw in Berg here,
Looks
right?
like, yeah. Berg will be the 6th skater winning the draw. It'll go to Clifford. Back. Shot by Medved is blocked and into the corner as time expires. A
Delaney
great chance
Berg
at the
with
end
draw.
as we will step away for a quick 2 minutes because we don't get a full break, as we will be back for the third period. Third period getting ready to begin, as the only real recap of that second period we have is the one tip in front by Bella Tel Aviv off the shot by Melicant, as that's the only goal of the game. Couple penalties throughout the period. Colonials with 51 seconds left on their power play. That was pretty dangerous at the end of that period.
It was, yeah. Showing some life here in this 3-1 game. One of the, hey, we said it earlier, 3-1 leads. I mean,
Yeah, it's the worst lead in hockey. We saw that last night with the D1 Colonials. They get their first one of the season at Temple after being down 3-1
Yeah.
at the end of the second period, winning that 5-3.
something may be in the air this weekend about 3-1 leads. Hopefully it's favoring Colonial side.
Moore moves into the offensive zone. She'll drop it to Medved. Medved's shot is blocked and then sent the length of the ice. 18 seconds to go on the penalty as Burke beating that race out with Medved. Fighting along the wall, Medved will come out with it. 6 seconds to go, up to Baker. Baker over, Clifford. Poked off sides by Cecilia. She can't get back in.
Unfortunate. Very unfortunate there.
Just a minute in. Penalty is expired. Expired by 3 seconds, actually.
Oh. Unreal.
One more draw with that person off, and
could have been some.
Could have drew something up.
Exactly, yeah. I agree. Back on 5-on-5 now, though.
Now it'll be sent up the wall. Valeri will break it up and send it down off a tip, so no icing. Heaney behind the net, pressured by Berg. We'll move it up to Shum. Back to get it is Heaney. Heaney flips it forward. Mellencamp can't knock it down. Valeri with it. Bad bounce off the wall. It'll go straight to Mellencamp. Over. Heaney will turn it over. Kept in at the line by Mellencamp.
Great keep right there.
Sent down Valeri. Sends it up the wall. Kept by Mellencamp. Blocked away. Whitaker over to Wilson. Poked a little too far forward for her. Colonials changing. Shum. Shot there, saved away by Deal. Fila corrals the rebound and moves it to Whitaker. She tries to find LeBlanc. Just too far for her. Be sent around Medved. We'll find Jackson. Jackson in. Try to send it in as LeBlanc. She will. Behind the net. In front. Can't find it. Medved's shot is blocked. Rebound in front for Davis. Digging for it. And cleared out of the danger zone by the Redhawks.
Colonials still here. Showing some fire.
Trying to keep that one in. Gets past Fila. 3-on-1 for the Redhawks. Across. Can't corral it. Was Roth. Off the wall, Davis. Can't get it out. Medved fighting for it. Coming out with it, LeBlanc. Sends it behind. No Colonial going after that puck, so free to get it is Campbell. She'll loop it behind. Back past the Roth. Sent in front. Digging for it is Sella. Free out in front. Colonials don't know where it is. Medved finally gets that one out and sent down.
Wow. A little scary right there.
Loftus bounces that one off the wall. It'll go to the Colonials in Medved. Over to Moore. Colonials are changing, so has to circle back. Cecilia will send it in. Out to get it, Roberts. Pressured by Clifford, and it'll go to Campbell. Campbell carries. Can't get around. Medved does actually. Thought the pass was going to be broken up, but it goes right back to her. Moore. She'll use the speed again. Gets around Burke into the slot. Shot goes over the net. Rebound for her. Just goes wide on her own rebound.
Yeah, Moore. Look at that little run from her. Some nifty dekes right there. Getting a couple shots off. Some dangerous opportunities. But nice
out. Burke into the O-zone. Shot there, goes over the net and wide. Zorin. Behind for Ulrich. Ulrich down to Zorin behind the net. Zorin tries to stand in front, blocked by Medved. Zorin still with it. Pressured by Baker. We'll leave it for Burke, who gets hit off by Medved. Still with possession. She'll send it down. Zorin in front for Ulrich, just out of her reach.
Dangerous pass right there. Could have led to some. Luckily snuck through all those sticks.
Coming out with it is Ulrich. She'll go behind the net. Up to the point. Shot by Benoit goes right into the skates of Burke and cleared out by the Colonials.
Need that. Get some fresh legs on the ice here.
Colonials are changing as Zoran carries in. Blocked by Moore. Moore now will send that one the length of the ice. Icing will be the call as we do get an icing. 14:24 to go in the third. 3-1 Miami.
Maggie Moore, a lot of highlight plays already in this third and throughout the game, obviously, but trying to spark this Colonial offense. Try to get some points on board here. Get the comeback going.
That'll go back to the point. Fantoni's shot is blocked by a couple Colonials. It'll come out to Shum. Her shot is fanned on. Now Moore. She'll leave it to Whitaker. Whitaker can't move it forward. Now back come the Redhawks, sent behind the net. Valeri. Move that one up the wall. Can't keep it in as Melican. Go to Fantoni. And then up to Shum. Shum cuts towards the middle. Drops it. Shot there by Tel Aviv. Is gobbled by Deal.
Deal having a great game today. A lot of great saves. All three goals really not her fault at all. I mean, just a mess in front of the net on all three of the goals.
Yeah.
Like 8+ players in front of her. I mean, no clue where the puck is. And if the Colonials clean that up, I mean, this game's close.
Cutting forward, almost getting a break. LeBlanc. Pass toward the middle. Could have went to Jackson. LeBlanc and Jackson both almost getting breaks.
Yeah. Close opportunity right there.
Fila tries to find Jackson, and it'll go instead to Loftus, who will send it behind the net. It'll go back behind. Fantoni moves that one up. Melican will just chip that around Fila. Sella on the chase, or Shum on the chase. Melican with the loose puck. Down to Tel Aviv, tried to flip it in front, blocked by Valeri. Digging it out is Davis. She'll send it behind. It'll be picked up by the Redhawks. Shot is blocked. Chipped by Fila. And out of the zone, Fila will go on her own. Fila has to circle back. She's pressured by Shum. And will send it around as the rest of the Colonials were changing.
Yep. Some fresh legs. Got Cecilia on now.
Medved's shot will go wide. Cecilia on the pressure. She'll send it behind. Loops around, tried to send it in front for Clifford. Still banging at it, still swinging. That one will go in the corner.
Close. Very close right there. Great pass from Cecilia. Just the playmaker on this line.
Digging it out are the Red Devils, but it'll go to Baker. She'll down to Clifford. Clifford gets it poked off by Benoit. And it'll go out to the point. Medved's shot is blocked. Trying to get it Cecilia, but taking it out is Roth. Roth gets it poked off by Medved. That's behind the net. Baker gets her pocket picked by Roberts. Roberts toward the middle. Colonials don't know what to do with it. Roberts will take it right back. Behind the net and up the wall to Heaney. Back down to Roberts. Roberts with Bailey Medved all over her. It'll come back out to the point, Heaney. Shot is blocked by Cecilia. Cecilia with just one to beat. Gets knocked off the puck, though.
Close. Right move right there. Just got a little tangled up. Couldn't regroup.
Roth. Carrying in. Tried to cut into the crease. broken up.
Good defense from Medved there.
Off the wall, Whitaker trying to jam that one out. It can't go. Zorin still pushing forward. Burke will grab it off out of the scrum, poked away by Wilson, back to Zorin. Zorin towards the crease, coming out with a Whitaker, breaking up that chance. Moore, the first person down in the offensive zone.
Applying the pressure. Almost worked out.
Here comes Fantoni. Gets through the legs of Valeri, but too far. It's behind the net. That one's sent up. Can't find Moore. Down below. Fantoni. Out to the point. Zorin. Shot there is blocked. Rebound for Burke. Backhand there. Save made. Rebound still loose. And getting it out is Wilson.
Great clear right there. Needed that clear. Couple good blocks from the Colonials too.
Ulrich with a quick up. We'll go to Zorin. Backhand shot goes wide. Burke's pass will head up in the air. Zorin with it though. She'll drop it. Loftus to Burke. Back to Zorin. Zorin fans on that one as all four Colonials collapsed into the slot.
It's
That would
almost
have been
like
tough
it's
to
a
see.
power play right here.
Then in front. Shot there by Ulrich. Goes wide. No Colonial chases the puck. Eventually getting it is Valeri as she will send it out.
Need that clear.
Definitely looking like a PK like you said.
Yeah.
Colonial's getting almost everyone off. There's a scrum along the red line. Burke will send it back. Loftus up to Zorin. Sent away by Medved over to Campbell. Campbell will circle. Poked off momentarily by LeBlanc. And then it'll go to Fila. Fila tries to find Jackson. Getting off the bench with Shum. Was not ready for that puck to come to her.
Yeah. Choked up on the stick right there. Made sure she didn't miss that puck.
She gets it there as Tel Aviv was parked right in front of Deal. I don't think she would have seen it.
No.
No Colonial helping to clear the front of the net.
Yeah, a lot of traffic in front of the net.
Melicant across. Shot there. Save made by Deal. That time on Shum. Dancing down. Shot scores. Bad angle shot goes in by Giovanna Benoit as they take a 4-1 lead with 8 minutes to go in the third.
Colonials starting to lose some gas right now. The back-to-back periods with no like time in between can get you, you know. No, not a lot of stamina. Game's not over yet. 8 minutes left. 2 quick goals all it takes, and it's a 4-3 game, and stuff gets really interesting.
8:05 to mount the comeback. It'll be one back. Campbell with it. Over to Benoit. Up to Tel Aviv. Shot there goes off the bar. Sent towards the slot by Tel Aviv. Still dancing with it. Save made. Deal. It'll bounce out in front. Cecilia can't get it out. Kept in by Benoit. She'll try and go across the Melicant. Almost broken up by Clifford. She could have been broken free. Shot there by Campbell goes wide. Out in front, Melicant. Blocked by Cecilia. Melicant back to the point. Shot by Benoit is blocked by Baker. Coming out with it, Moore. Here comes Moore. Gets knocked off the puck by Benoit, unable to chase her own dump.
Speedy defensemen for the Redhawks are great right there. I mean, they're always recovering, always flying in, sweeping in.
Moore within her own zone. Under 7 minutes to go. Berg tries to move it forward. Fans on it. Roth. In gloves. Save made by Deal. Picking that one out of the air.
Yeah. Flash of leather there. Come on. Good shot, better save.
6:43 on the clock. Time dwindling to try and come back into this game for the Colonials. Roth, backhand shot goes in the corner. Sella gets taken down and it'll go back to the point. It's blocked by Berg. It gets around. Here comes Berg. Chased in, save made by Lindemann and held. A little bit of a break for Berg there. She definitely felt Benoit on her back, though.
Yeah, exactly.
Wanted to get that off quickly.
That pressure from Benoit, always recovering right there. I mean, that's the right play right there. Unfortunate, couldn't get a better shot off, but hey, now we got offensive zone draw.
Bring the number 1 unit back out.
Exactly, here we go.
Baker in on the draw. It'll go to the wall. Gets out past Fila. Roth with lots of speed as they win the race. Roth dancing in. It'll bounce its way. Still with it. Glove save made by Deal. Cecilia tries to spring Clifford out of her reach. Is Clifford now? She'll get down and win the race. Cecilia will lose it to Roberts. Under 6 to go. Clifford trying to force a turnover, but it'll keep going that way. Medved's pass to Clifford goes wide. And now Roberts in.
Good pressure from Clifford there. Setting a tone on this line.
Sent up by Medved. I'll go with the point shot there. Is blockered away by Deal. And sent all the way down. No icing. As didn't even make it all the way down.
Lindemann wanted to play it, but defenseman got that puck first.
Jackson will poke that one in the offensive zone, but turned over as taken down. Medved will go for a cross-check. Unhappy was Grace Ulrich as Medved skated by.
Yeah. Looks like the two said something when Medved passed. Looks like Medved a little built-up aggression here. Decided to take it out on Ulrich. On the ice, Ulrich is, so everything okay.
5:05 to go in the third period. That'll be won by the Colonials. Valeri tries to clear it out. Blocked on the clearing attempt by Ulrich. Ulrich getting into it with Valeri. Trying to dig it out. Is Tellaby. She will. As we get a whistle for, I guess the puck not moving, but the puck was out. So.
Yeah, I don't know.
Don't really know what the whistle was for there.
Yeah. That's an interesting call.
On the draw. Clifford wins that one back. Back-to-back wins for Clifford. Unable to clear it is Valeri. Digging out is her again. She tries to chip it up the wall. Too many red bodies in the way. Zorin behind the net. Shot there is saved away by Deal. Valeri trying to get it out. Moore digging for it now. As she gets pushed off. Puck will come out to Ulrich.
Great little first minute penalty kill from the Colonials. Exactly what you needed.
Zorin in the middle. Burke. Shot is blocked. Rebound. Digging for it. Trying to get it out are the Colonials. They get it to the corner. Ulrich. Back to Benoit. Back to Ulrich. Fans on that one. Clifford can't get it out, but it'll go to Cecilia, who will. She will waste a little time and send it softly into the far corner. Benoit drops that one for Zorin. 27 to go on the kill. Zorin Tries to get around Fila. She will. Behind the net. It'll make its way out to the point. Heaney tried to find Shum. It'll go to Roberts instead. Back. Fantoni. Back to Roberts. Into the middle. Just goes wide off the stick of Shum.
Good defense by Medved right there. Just tying up the stick.
Another kill for the Colonials as Medved jumps back on the ice. Coming out with it, Shum, but losing it to Berg. Thought she had more time than she did, and she will clear it down. Nice Fantoni's pass is blocked by Fila on the pressure.
Yeah.
Medved tries to find more. Can't spring her. Berg digging for it. She'll get out. Berg in. Can't get around Heaney. Still with it, though. Up the wall to Baker. Baker sends it in front. Digging in front is Wilson. Can't bury that one.
Yeah. Great opportunity from Wilson there. Great passing, too, from the Colonials.
Sent the length. Roberts beats out the icing. Baker looking for someone to pass the puck to. We'll go out to the point. Campbell will send it down. Behind the net. Roth to Campbell in the middle as Baker clears it out.
Under 2 minutes to go here. If they want something, if they want to come back, needs to be soon.
Cleared that one out. Peabody will lose that one, but right back to the Redhawks. Dancing with it, Benoit. Over Campbell. Campbell will carry it in. Poked off her stick and covered by Deal. 1:20 to go. 80 seconds on the clock.
Tired both teams here. Long 40-minute stretch right here for both teams. Colonials a little fatigued. Deal playing a great game though. After taking a year off, right? A year off of hockey.
Yeah.
Great game. Looked pretty sharp.
So go back to the point. Off the draw, sent out of the zone. Fantoni pressured by Jackson. Moves it up, Sella. Sella in the slot. Shot will go wide. Roth. Pressured off by Valeri. Up to LeBlanc. LeBlanc will cut to the middle. In. Shot is blocked. Still digging it out, LeBlanc. In front. Shot there was saved away. LeBlanc turnaround shot is blocked and wide. Peabody with it. Up. Fila digging for it. Coming out with it, Davis, as she will send it. With it, Laverty. Laverty into the middle. No Redhawks in the way. Davis spins it around. 15 seconds to go. Burke behind the net. Turned over to Fila. Fila will send it around as 5 seconds to go. Last chance for Fantoni. And in the skates of Fila, as that will do it. Miami takes game 2, 4-1 over the Colonials. As the Colonials still looking for a win on home ice for any division.
Hopefully it's coming up later tonight.
And we still have one more chance for this weekend.
Yeah, hopefully. We got an opportunity. I believe they will, honestly.
The Colonials today, though, they looked like a stronger team game than it did last night.
Definitely, yeah.
They had more chances offensively. They were doing good in the defensive zone, as they did last night as well. Just a couple cleared out rebounds, and this is a 1-1 game.
100% agree. You clean that up in practice and all that, and then 1-1 game, overtime. The passing could have been better. There's a lot of opportunities though. Maggie Moore, a lot of great plays as well. Bringing the puck up, having some opportunities and shots.
The Colonials will drop to 0-2 in the young season. The Redhawks will jump to 3-1 after their split to Ohio State earlier.
Yeah.
But for today's game, the Colonials drop at 4-1. We will be back in, if I can do my math correctly, about 6 hours back on this ice for the D4 home opener. They will take on California University Vulcans, a team that they've kind of had their number for the past 2 years. Hopefully that doesn't jinx anything.
Exactly.
But for this afternoon's game, Andrew Keel, TJ Rose, I will be back. You will not be back for this game. Brock Maraska will be on the call with me. But we'll be back in about probably closer to 6.5 hours for Colonials